Hey everybody, thank you guys and gals so much for popping in. My name is Michael Carter from moneymike.com and this is Money Hacks at 8 p.m. Very cool guys, really interesting subject tonight. And I find that, if you're in business, you're thinking about starting a business, let me tell you something, this is going to be really important for you guys to absorb and understand really what you need to be doing. And the problem is how can you reinvent sales copy so you can maximize your conversions? Listen, that is one of the most important things you guys can be doing, is looking at how do you actually maximize, how do you make things better for your website, for your business. And like real quick, what you want to be doing, just so you guys know up front, like you want to be adding visual impact so you guys can get immediately, and also increase the engagement through the sales page, or through the process. And if you do that, guys, you're going to start to see great results. Now, we all know not all web pages are created equal, of course. Okay, they're all different. People, spend different amounts of time and do things differently. Some are boring. Some websites are really interesting. And let me tell you something, you guys. In case you don't know, you have about 5 seconds. Okay, that is not a long time to capture your visitors' attention. So you have to make it captivating. You have to make it appealing. If you don't do that within about 5 seconds, there's a really good chance that they're going to be gone. They're going to disappear, and they're probably never going to come back. So how do you get the eyeballs of your customers glued to your pages? Let's face it, okay, if you have a web page and you can't keep the focus of your customers, it's not going to make sales. I hate to tell you this, guys. Really, if you can't keep them on your page, you're not going to make sales. So copywriting and sales copy, it's been around for eons, okay? But the need to continually improve has increased. Okay, it seems like having great copy and great text, it's not enough anymore, and it doesn't work as well. Okay, so it used to be really as simple as having a great headline, and you'd throw in some bullet points, and that would do most of the work for you. Okay, even if people would just scan the page, they would assess the bullet points and make a decision from that. Okay, but today, I'm telling you, websites and design and copy are not so important. Okay, now they're important. Don't get me wrong, they're important, but not to compare to achieving real engagement. So when you engage your visitors, it far outweighs traditional methods and techniques that are used on a sales page. Okay, so this is because people they're really accustomed to seeing great web pages and great sales copy on a daily basis. Okay, so, and they're also used to being sold to, and it's just getting old, right? People are getting fed up. It's getting old. So we have to start digging deeper, and you have to go that extra mile to make sure that people are going to stay on your page, they're going to stay engaged, and they're going to read your message. Okay, without this, what chance do you have of making sure, okay, that they funnel down and actually hit the buy button to make a purchase? Okay, now as always, okay, selling requires really careful examination and making sure that every step of the process is perfect. Okay, so if you try forgetting about making sales altogether, okay, and just focus on mastering the steps along the way. Okay, the sales come effortlessly, okay, when all parts of your funnel are perfectly in place. Okay, and this includes the web page itself. Right, so the missing piece of the puzzle is something called visual impact. Okay, that's what most people are missing. And because we live in such a fast-moving, fast-paced, content-driven, attention-grabbing, socially biased internet world, okay, people are even more visual than ever before. Okay, now, before you guys can get all your important messages across, to the person on the receiving end of your sales page, you have to catch them off guard by stimulating the visual side of their brain, okay, which keeps their attention. Okay, it is so important, guys. It's everything. Now, you may only need to do this long enough to keep them from ignoring your message. Okay, your message should be strong enough to carry the initial momentum, into the sale. So traditional written sales copy required, a set of steps in order to be successful and convert into a sale. Okay, however, this is now a void that has to be filled with the help of visual impact. Okay, you need this additional visual impact. Now, immediately after you have an attention-grabbing headline, stimulate your customers' focus with graphics that they're visual and they move and they stand out. Okay, even words that bounce and capture people's attention. Okay, regular sales copy would highlight like key headings in bright red with using H1 tags or simply just bold text, but replacing that with an effect, okay, that creates movement in those titles, that is more effective nowadays. Okay, so remember, it only takes one phrase or one sentence in sales copy to create that aha moment that can lead to a sale. Okay, sometimes it can be very subtle, right? So your job, you got to make sure that the most important parts of your sales copy stand out and make an impact in today's market. Okay, sales copy, it's really like one big well-oiled machine. Okay, and it's the most important factor in selling, period. Okay, it really is. Now, obviously, it helps if you guys have, of course, a great product that backs your sales copy, but nothing speaks to your customers better than the copy. Okay, simply adding a visual impact as an element of your funnel and the sales process ensures that you guys keep up and you stay ahead of your competition. Okay, so now I know, guys, I know what you guys are thinking, right? You're like, okay, this all seems like a ton of work, and you're not a graphic designer. I get that. Okay, the good news, you don't have to be. Don't worry about any of that stuff if you're not technical that way. This product that I have for you guys is called Animatio. Now, listen, this program, this is a WordPress plugin, okay, and it actually it implements visual impact into all your web pages. Okay, let's face it, static content, it's getting boring, guys. People are getting bored of it, and you want to forget about changing themes and upgrading to the latest page builder or installing multiple plugins. In just one click, okay, this animates any element on any WordPress-based pages. Okay, so it works with every WordPress theme and page builder on the market. It'll even bring those boring, free WordPress themes to life, and you can do that in seconds. You simply click on the element that you want to animate, you choose the animation, and then you save it, and you're done, and that's it. And that item on the page will now be animated. It's incredible. And this plugin, it's so easy to use, guys. Listen, newbies, if you're a new person, you're going to be able to take this and animate your website in seconds. You're going to look like an absolute professional. Okay, you can use this again on any page or post anywhere on your website. Okay, so in a matter of seconds, you guys have a web page that attracts instant engagement, and it keeps the eyeballs right on your offers. Okay, so the result, guys are going to get higher conversions. Okay, and also the ability to inject life into maybe old offers that you have. Okay, that were previously you had something and it just wasn't converting. Okay, so making these changes is going to be incredibly helpful to you. Now, the creators of this super cool WordPress plugin are Mark Bishop, Zishan Ahmed, and also Venkana Ramana. And let me tell you, these guys are at the forefront of creating methods and tools for increasing business income online. So whether you're doing affiliate marketing, or maybe you're selling your own products, these guys, they're always coming up with new ways to increase sales. Okay, now lastly, I just want to say you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised when you check out what this plugin can really do for you. I was absolutely blown away, guys, when I saw the potential of this. Having that ability to engage customers and create those ever so important visual impacts that you have to have nowadays. Okay, you have to have something that's going to stand out from your competition, because if you don't do it now, Lord knows they're going to be doing it, and they're going to leave you guys in their dust. Okay, so get a jump on them. This is a program that's going to help you do that, and you can use this in all areas of your pages. Ones that you feel are most important. The power of this plugin shines through, guys, whenever it's necessary to maximize the effectiveness. Now, I wouldn't go overboard, right? Don't go crazy and use the effects on every single portion of your page. That would be silly to do that. But you have the ability to do incredible things with this. And as always, okay, great power comes a great responsibility. Use this plugin wisely, guys, and it's certainly going to give you guys a boost in your income. So if you want to check this out, I will show you a link here in a second, and also some dates to keep in mind, okay? Because right now, depending on when you see this video, of course, if it's a replay, this is not available right now. Okay, it actually launches on August 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? August 7th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. So if you just go here to moneymike.com and then /Animatio. Okay, so you can see it right there. And that is about it, guys. So go and check this out. Again, you're going to want to check this out on launch day, but you can look at it right now. You're not going to get the full page view of this, but definitely worth checking out. And listen, guys, if you want to start increasing your results, and who doesn't, okay, you need every advantage you can these days to increase your results, and adding these animations to your web pages are really going to be helpful. You guys are going to see a big difference, okay? So that's about it for me, guys. This is Michael Carter from moneymike.com. You've been watching Money Hacks at 8 p.m. Oh, and I almost forgot. Can't forget about this cash contest. Here's how to get entered into my cash contest for Animatio. Now, if you guys purchase this through my link, just email me your PayPal receipt to mike@moneymike.com, and then you'll be entered into my cash contest. $101 cash prize is available to you. So one lucky winner will be announced on August 27th on my YouTube channel. And if for some reason you guys don't know, you're thinking, okay, where the heck is your YouTube channel? Easy to find, guys. Just go to youtube.com/moneymike.com, okay, and you can see it there. Lots of other great videos there for you as well. And that's about it. So, guys, check out Animatio. And that's it for me, Michael Carter from moneymike.com. Again, you have been watching Money Hacks at 8 p.m. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.